What's up, everybody? We are back. Happy Zeus Sunday. It's Gino Bino. I got Jen and Charlie with me today. I'm so glad you guys.
Finally.
Yeah, I'm so glad like us three can talk about it. Like,
Yeah. Hey
Oh,
guys.
wow.
I know how'd you happen to get off today? Like,
I just had off today.
okay,
My
nice,
schedule changes every week, so it's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
But
true,
I'm
true.
here. Got to watch it in real time.
Exactly. So,
Well,
I don't
actually, it used to
know.
come on at 8. They've been dropping it a lot so
It's been
early lately.
yeah.
I don't know, but
Like the past 4 episodes, I feel like it's been six.
I guess because they only have one show going on right now, so whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, normally they would only do it if it was something special. Like, I know the Super Bowl when that had happened, they would put it early. The Grammys, they would put it on early. But now they just this is like the regular time.
Yeah. 6 o'clock.
When they had Jocelyn's show and something going, it was two shows at once, and one would come on at like 6 and the other would come on at 8. But we only have one show going on right now, so I don't know.
All right, so what do you guys think of this episode?
What did you think of this episode?
I think it was actually a great episode. I think it was
I
one of the
think so
better
too.
ones out of
Me
like the
too.
last 3 or 4. I mean, including this one.
We had a lot.
I don't know. This episode kind of made me change my views a little bit on Scotty. Not gonna lie.
Oh wait, actually, hold on, wait. I take that back. I take that back. It really was my favorite episode up until I saw that Krishan was getting on the bus, still going to the club. I thought the whole Natalie when she was like, "Get out." I thought that was serious. That's why I was like, "Oh shit." But again,
Well,
it
like
shows Natalie has no power.
Shit.
I knew this was leading up to like the whole season because I didn't see her much in the trailer like after this happened. So I was waiting on this. And if you peeped it, her last interview, um, the confessional, whatever you want to call it, was the same outfit she was wearing that night.
Oh,
So I don't think she's coming back like at all.
She
But
is.
she could, but I they had to piece that together because I think she might be out.
Yeah.
And there's nothing I can think of in the trailer with her in it anymore. So,
I don't blame
I
her.
hope she, yeah, I don't know. Some I'm
is
not go to
she
the reunion too or
is
shit,
she
and
is she
people
not
not going to the
getting
reunion.
is she not getting paid her full amount because she left the show early?
I have no idea about that.
Me either. All I know is the way that Natalie was talking about how she put all the money in Sean's pocket as if Sean's not an actual is
Wait, what'd you say?
how Natalie was
There you
constantly
go.
um that she basically puts all the money in Krishan's it just as if she's not a celebrity. All right. It's just crazy to me. She does booking, she does her own shows and everything. That's why she hasn't even been on a show like that. Like,
Yeah, getting paid more than they do for the show.
mm-hmm.
But hold on, wait. So what changed about your opinion with Scotty?
Because I just didn't like how she literally just sat there and cried and cried and cried and cried over Natalie, as if she didn't know who Natalie was as a person. Or just comes off very naive and gullible to me, and I just don't like that kind of shit. And I felt like she was super weak because how the fuck you about to let a bitch fucking body you like that, and you literally not do shit? Like what?
It was so different of how she was handling with Razor, and then the way she explained it off of not hitting Natalie because she has respect for her in this and that moment. Like, the cameras all around you. She's fucking jacking you up. Like, got your whole hand around your head. Mm-mm.
How
I
could you have
can't.
respect for somebody that's doing that to you?
I
I
don't.
mean,
All my
that's also her boss. You got to say that about your boss.
I don't know. I don't. See. It's not
fuck
that I see her differently. I just feel like Natalie definitely just like shit on her and made her look like a bitch.
all the
Like, and it sucks
time.
because I like her. And
She always has. I like Scotty too, but I just felt like she just came off really weak when she did her thing with Razor. I was like, damn, okay, Scotty, like you.
right, same.
And then it's just kind of like this, just kind of like made her go back down to the level of when she first started out on Baddies. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
know exactly what you're saying. Because she was a whole different vibe on those auditions too.
mm-hmm.
But
It was
that's
like,
what I can see why Natalie is kind of mad at Scotty too, because she said at the reunion, like, you got to get active. Like, you have to have her back. You didn't even know she got hit. And they played the footage back, and Natalie was wrong. She really didn't know. She was saying what happened. Like, that means she doesn't know. It's not
yeah,
like,
that was confusing to me too. But the way I kind of see it, like, no, she didn't see or hit or anything, but she definitely knew they were in some kind of disagreement. But
Even if she
I
hit her, you are a grown ass woman. Your battles are not my battles. We're
no,
friends.
I'm not. But
if
Gina
I
was
put
right
you
that
on the show,
she did say like if I'm swinging, you swing, like get active. Like she did say that at the reunion. I remember. But still, that's the same thing
I
kind
don't
of
agree with that.
with Low and
Guy.
DJ Sky towards the end. Like no, I was not feeling that. Like there was different. You know what I'm saying? Like when a
First
friend
of all,
fights
though,
to jump
why?
in, no matter what the situation is. I don't know if I agree with that
Right.
necessarily.
Well, first of all, Lo was stupid for even saying that because Lo, you done had 3 bumps on your head. You was getting your ass whooped. You
Looking
want
crazy.
Alexa? You wanted her to come and jump in while you was already getting your ass destroyed. Like
And
that
she
didn't.
said Sky said that. I don't think she ever even said that. I think she got caught. Or she said that Rock said that to Sky. They
Yeah.
making it seem like that was never said at all.
Yeah. I don't know. All I know is Lo was like, "Yeah, I feel it. You should have." And Sky was like, "Why would I jump you if you was already getting beat up?" Like,
T. I mean, she was. I mean, if my friend's fighting and they're handling somebody, for me to jump in would be it's just petty.
I'm
I
sorry,
mean,
but for me personally, even if my friend was fighting somebody and they was getting their ass beat and they wasn't getting jumped, I'm still not jumping in, bro. That's your fight. If you can't handle your shit, that's your fault. If
but
yeah,
what
somebody
if,
else is jumping you,
but what if that's the person that got you on this TV show?
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
That's the difference. She's like, all right, you know what? I guess you don't want to come back for next season.
So that's okay for that person to literally embarrass you in front of thousands and thousands of people.
You mean give her airtime?
That's airtime.
Yeah, Scotty should be like thanking her that she's the storyline of this episode.
It just makes
we
me
have
so.
different opinions on this episode.
No,
But it's a
I
good
mean
thing.
obviously not. That's not how you're supposed to be, but that's how Natalie sees it. She's like, whatever, you're gonna be my friend or whatever. Of course, I'm gonna throw you under the bus for some views. You just gotta learn how to make the best of it too.
That's
I
like
mean, we've
becoming
seen it
a
happen
loyal
time and
friend.
time again. Every show Natalie's on.
It's not even right. That's not even coming from a loyal friend. You can't expect that type of loyalty from somebody when you don't give that type of loyalty out. You sit there and say, "Oh, you're my friend, so you should fight." So when Razor was fighting Scotty, why didn't Natalie fight Razor?
Get active.
Get active, right? So, it's only supposed to happen when Natalie's fighting Krishan
I
because
mean, Natalie's the EP. Yeah, she put you on here to protect her.
no, it's because Natalie has never done that before fighting anybody else but Krishan. It's because she already knew that if she was to go toe to toe with Krishan, it's over.
After seeing how she handled Persuasion and Low 2 and 3 different rounds again and again and again.
I
She's
really wanted to
a
see
fighter.
Krishan mess the whole bus up. You saw that she had the jelly jar.
Yeah, that's what he asked for. I couldn't. I was yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
I said, "Give me Krishan, give me the jelly jar, give me the jar."
If that was that's what I'm saying. Because if that was the actual night, like I don't know what they said to her to convince her to still go out that night. That's crazy. Like if anything,
Well,
she
she
should have left.
bounced right out
I think
again.
her whole plan was to do this last performance, get her last little bit of money, meet up with Blue, go home.
And then it shows that it's
Makes
like
sense.
it's kind of like they kicked Natalie out because like she had to go separately.
she had
You know what I mean?
she had the stunner girl treatment.
That's
Yeah, no,
what.
really, her and Stunner rode together, and I
Yeah.
don't even. And that was whatever. How that was.
This doesn't make sense to me. women need to fight their own battles. Y'all over here talk about something, yeah. Lo talk about something, you should have jumped me, and Natalie talk about something, yeah, you should have jumped in or did something, and it just doesn't make sense to me when Natalie has never jumped in for Scotty or anybody else. Like, she's always just sat there and watched.
I'm
But
trying to think of every single show she's ever been on, and no, she never got involved for anybody.
For any of her friends. Right?
No, she ends up fighting her one friend on
Right.
that season. Even from season 4, her closest person was Kendra. Or, yeah, not Kate, it was Kendra. And that's how she got sent home when fighting her and Amber. And then Judy, Camila, then Christina, Sarah,
I do remember.
now Scotty.
she did get into Natalie got into a lot of fights defending Judy on Redemption.
Yeah, because they were. Yeah, I remember that because they were like fuck when they're a lot, but yeah, because I don't want to talk about Redemption because when I think about Judy and Redemption, I think back to her old days and how she kind of really was wanting Natalie to like her. I remember that very distinctly. Like,
yeah, that was like forever ago. It's like
it was, but
wants to be everybody's friend, honestly. Like, I don't really think she's like really with like, except for with Sydney. I don't think.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, I don't think she fucked with Cindy for real. But like, I've always got that vibe from Judy where she always just like tried to at least be cool with people until they pulled the fuck out of her. Like,
I think that's cool though. I wish I could be like that because I can't.
Me neither.
I'm not much of a yeah. But
so how did you get out of all the
Natalie
people?
has fucked up all relationships with everybody she's ever been close with. What were you just about to ask?
I was gonna say, just like you, well, I guess Jen, how you feel like your opinion of Scotty went down. I feel like my opinion of DJ Sky went down this episode too, because it came across like she was begging to stay on the show.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I definitely saw that, but my opinion of her was never high to begin with.
That's
Honestly,
what I was about to say.
so
do you think she should have left with Krishan?
It wouldn't have made a difference to me. None.
It depends on her bag and her situation and what she needs out of life. You know what
And the reasoning for her to stay because they need her as a DJ, like.
Yeah, no, you need to go with Krishan and be a DJ for Krishan.
Like, yeah, anywhere they go and get booked, there's a DJ there. I am sure that is booked to be there that will play your song. For
real.
They want a DJ in the bus.
But honestly, I wonder how big the crowds are going to be without Krishan, because I feel like a lot of that.
Yeah, because this is like her. When the time when they're filming this is when her first like big tour, like first going out and performing and stuff was. She wasn't really into that after the first season. It was after the reunion, but wasn't this big.
No, not at all. Now she's like all over social media. She's like the shit. I don't think that Natalie has ever even gotten as big as Krishan has gotten, to be honest.
I think it's a different time and age though as well with social media, but that's pretty accurate. But I can only just wonder if Krishan got big at the time Natalie did back when Bad Girls Club was on. Yeah, it was on Oxygen.
I don't know if there was
season 4 would she have been that big.
Well, she would have been like 12 years old.
I don't think.
Yeah, but if you just you know what I meant. I hope.
It was. A lot of this shit was her and Blueface fighting. All that shit surfaced online, which made her like people look at her a lot. And then she came out with the Vibe song, which that blew up. It's more than just the baddies. Like Natalie, like she sounds stupid and very like her ego is way too fucking big for herself. When she said that Krishan is nothing without her and she pays all of Krishan's shit. Like, no, you don't, my love.
I mean, she may have casted her, on Baddies but she did that for a reason because for the ratings, for the views, because she was getting big already on her own. Like,
It was already on the
but
Blue Face Club. The Blue
right,
Club thing.
That's what I'm saying. Krishan was basically like, "You can't fire me. I quit." That's what
yeah.
you know what I'm
Natalie
saying.
definitely didn't give her start. She just put her on to a network show.
Yeah. And I don't think that Krishan would have ever got fired to begin with because, as we all know, Natalie does not run shit. Like,
She runs her mouth.
Natalie's acting like a corny auntie, not a baddie. This episode was hard to watch. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I just,
it
like I
was.
said at the beginning of the season, I kind of wish Natalie was taking a back seat this season and be more of an EP, like she says, and stop trying to be such a fucking cast member.
Yeah. No.
Like,
no, but that's what I'm saying. She tried to be the EP this episode, and you see how that worked. Like, no one takes her seriously.
right.
She
Because,
said, "You guys got to get out." Yet they next scene they were hopping on the bus, going to the club. I don't get it. Why the?
It.
I want to see them actually kick them out if the EP says get out.
yeah, because, yeah, you hit the EP, like,
Can we talk about something real quick?
What's that?
The EP and what the person Rocky just wrote in the comments about the cringe as fuck. You want to know
yeah.
the cringe part of this? Was her pouring fucking juice all over herself.
See, we've seen that on the trailer, so I've been waiting for that. And when I saw it, it just wasn't funny or anything like it had kind of was supposed to be. I was just like
you look
it
stupid.
was.
Yourself look stupid by trying to make somebody else look stupid. You're making yourself look even more stupid. Like, it was ridiculous.
Definitely.
Yeah, like she was having a breakdown.
I can't wait until the reunion. I hope Krishan comes, and I hope
Me too. I hope everyone goes.
Yes, me too.
Because I haven't heard anything recent or new about Natalie or Tommy, so that just really makes me wonder what was ever going on with that in the first place.
Yeah.
And also,
Everything
I guess
was just leading up to it, and then after it happened,
they would have to finish filming Bad Boys first, right? Because I feel like Natalie is there for that.
she could take a night off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they all have nights off where they don't film.
Yeah.
Only a few, but they do it. I mean, look what Rock's been doing all season. And she's Miss EP, and she's actually not a cast member of at least of Bad Boys, so it's not see her 40 minutes of a 47-minute episode. But
I have a question.
But like, you know, back in the day, like you would always see Lemmy in the background, and like now you don't really see him that much because it's he trained Natalie to be that person.
Or Matthew.
But Matthew's no help at all. Everyone's always calling for Matthew. And
I'm waiting for Kat to yell at him because she was screaming at him in the trailer on the bus. That hasn't happened yet.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I may have an answer.
Gina, when you seen that live, when Natalie said that there was going to be a replacement, now do you think there's going to be a replacement?
I mean, how many more episodes? There's 3
That
more
was my next question. What episode are we on?
This was the
episode
9 or 10?
This is 11.
Oh, I don't think so. I think we got like 2 or 3 more episodes.
Rolly said something. She was like, Krishan, oh no, Biggie. Biggie was like, Krishan, you need to come back and we need to finish the season finale with a banger. So do you think that next episode is actually the season finale?
No, because it ends with the fight with Tommy and Stunna and somebody's sister or something. Because that was the pink wig, and then I saw Tommy with the pink wig, and then Stunna with the blue wig. So I've been waiting for this all season, and it's going to end.
Yeah,
with
I feel like that's. So my theory is because that's the last thing I even remember hearing about on the blogs, like the backstage filming or whatever. So I feel like they're gonna try to make it really dramatic, like because Stunna Girl's boyfriend has supposedly brought a gun or whatever that day. Because remember, Flo had made it live, and she was like, "I can predict the future. I see violence." and then that happened.
Did
that's what I'm saying. And then that happened. So I feel like they're gonna make it like, oh, we had to shut down production real fast to make.
It kind of looks like that. That's actually really smart because I think that sounds pretty accurate. Because even in the trailer, that is the final thing in the trailer is those fucking wigs, and you don't see who's fighting, but I always knew who it
Well,
was.
I'm saying obviously before that fight, there has to be another fight. I feel like, right? Because right now
there was.
they're all cool. So why would Tommy randomly ask her sister to come up? Like nothing else happened. I feel like something has to happen first for Tommy to be like, all right, now I'm gonna grab my sister. And Stunner Girl's like, all right, well now I'm gonna grab my boyfriend.
Right, because you did hear Tommy say hit my sister or something, and then you only saw Tommy swinging, and then they just cut it. They didn't really show much of anything, which I'm glad because they show way too much.
Wait, that's what that I didn't even I only watched it once. I couldn't tell what was going on in that. You're talking about on the next on just now?
Yeah, the very last like 5 seconds. That's what it was.
With the blue wig and stuff that you're talking about.
Yeah, Tommy had a pink
There's
wig.
no way. There's no way. So you're saying in one episode we're gonna get the one fight and
I don't think it's been one episode. That's why I don't think it's the finale.
You're right.
I
They
think
do that. They do that
It's
a
been a
lot.
cliffhanger with this fight.
Yeah.
And like I've seen it before where it's not even part of the cliffhanger. It just they'll give you something on the next on that's not on the next. It's the next other. It's the next. You know what I mean?
They just did that with Natalie and Scotty's conversation. Like that was supposed to be part of the episode, and that's how it ended. Still with their conversation. Like, yeah, they do that.
I don't know.
Why was it one of your favorite episodes, or your favorite episode?
I think that just because I like seeing like the behind the scenes type of stuff, and I feel like in this scene it was more so because every time I see some kind of drama on the show, I'm like, okay, that's the producers, making stuff happen, like getting in the girl's ear just to try to get some drama to happen. But on this, it's like, how could the EP let this happen? Like on one hand, it's like it could have gone either way. Like it could have been like the best moment for Natalie, or it could have been like the worst, and it ended up being the worst moment.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Still.
Season 2 was better than this season. You're right. I agree. I had a lot of high hopes, but seeing how this season has played out, I feel like I can say last season. I mean, with the exception of the Krishan and Low fight, that was really the best fight. I feel like Stunna was overhyped like a lot, and I was excited to see her, but she wasn't in it as much as I wanted her to be, or she wasn't part of as many fights.
She's kind of like a new Rock, but not really. She'll never be. But I feel like that's the vibe that they're trying to push. With her being by herself and then the performing stuff, like that's how kind of Rock was until the middle. And I really did like last season. I did. I really liked last season. So you think you would say this season, last season was better?
I mean, not necessarily. I mean, I really liked Anne. I want her. I wish they had brought her back. No one liked Anne.
I did
Yeah.
Bianca.
They let them do a lot more one-on-ones.
They did.
I
They
did.
did. And they let them get yeah. I think I might. It's not like I dislike this season or anything, but if I had to pick, like how we do with Scream movies, I think I would rank it higher. So far, I need to see the whole season, the reunion included, like the whole
the
package.
Reunion is definitely like
Right.
the cake topper.
Well, it depends also if everyone's coming, because all the people that I want to see there are supposedly the ones that might not come.
And who's that? All I know is for sure was Stunna. I haven't heard about anybody else.
Well, Krishan, now that you guys are talking about
Right.
she might not be on there.
That would really suck.
The dynamics was better in season 2. Yes, exactly. Like it's not even
Yeah.
just about the fights or anything. It's just I don't know.
That's because Krishan was more active on season 2.
True.
There was definitely a lot of reasons, but it was always something different every episode. And like,
I don't know. I kind of feel like season 2, especially in the beginning. I remember one of the first lives that we did about it. Like to me, it felt like a Bad Girls Club episode,
It did.
and that's all the scenes with Anne. That's what I'm saying. That's why I like her. She made it feel like Bad Girls Club, and you could tell because she was a Bad Girls Club fan. So it was like she was kind of doing that on purpose, and like it worked.
She was doing it on purpose for sure.
Yeah.
So she was getting her ass handed to her, but it was still funny to see, and it was good TV. It was good TV.
Either. That's the thing. She didn't give a fuck.
That's the best. That's the best part about Bad Girls Club. It's like the girls that they don't back down even if they are gonna lose. Like that's that's
on
the.
TV. You'd be stupid if you back down on national TV.
But that's what I'm saying. Wait, where'd Charlie go?
I don't know.
Oh my god, I hope he comes back. Let me text him. But I didn't get that, and I thought that I would get that with Stunner Girl, but I'm not, and that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, she did get in a lot of fights, but a lot of the fights were overhyped. I feel like honestly,
No, good with the Rolly one, and then her and Tommy. That was a good one, I think.
Now that's TV. They get more active. What are you talking about? The Blueface Barbie show?
No, I'm talking about the baddies, the Stunner.
No, I'm talking about what Rocky said. He said on Now That's TV.
Oh, I don't. They have this I don't know. There's like some trans in there and some girls.
It's like the Rainbow House or something like that.
Yeah, they're like all fighting. That shit's wild, dude. And it's
wait, you have Now That's TV?
No, I watch it. I watch the clips on Facebook.
Oh, okay. But it's crazy. Like the production on there is like weird, right? Like the audio always sounds kind of weird.
It's also like not good quality.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Pictures, picture wise.
Now, Rocky, what show are you talking about on Now That's TV? I know that someone who just got signed to do a fight on Now That's TV. I want to say it was like Megan James. Megan, Mexico.
Bad Girls?
Yeah, she's gonna do a fight on Now That's TV.
The one with Rima?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love her.
Baddie Academy. All right, let's do this real quick. I'm about to share my screen.
Okay, remember to pause it in between.
Even if it's a trailer?
I don't know. You know the rules.
I think that's because I was watching it on my phone, but if it's a YouTube show, I can show a YouTube show, a YouTube video.
Minade.
Huh?
Who's Rocky?
I don't know. Rocky, I forgot to say, if anyone, I mean, Rocky included, anyone, if you want to join the pod, the link is scrolling by below, and I also put it
Rocky Balboa
in the chat.
From Baddies, Bad Girls.
Rocky Balboa.
You know Rocky.
No, yeah, I know you're talking about. No, it's not Rocky.
From Bad Girls Club.
I don't know. It might be. I don't know. Call in, Rocky. Maybe it is.
That is the day, but
hey, no, you never know. And that
you don't.
I love her.
Wait,
like,
Charlie.
Me too.
You still got Now That's TV?
No.
Apparently, there's a Baddie Academy.
I literally unsubscribed just last week, I think, or 2 weeks ago.
I was gonna say I was gonna ask if you watched any of those Blueface Barbie or the Rainbow. What's it called? Rainbow Club?
No. It was watch. What's this?
Rocky in the chat was telling us that we should watch the Baddie Academy trailer. I'm trying to find it, but this is.
I mean, I probably would resubscribe to it if it was good, but I would.
Megan is supposed to be getting in a fight on there.
Oh, Megan's on there.
Megan from Mexico.
They're gonna have a boxing fight.
And Megan got hands, so.
All right, let's check this out.
If you bitches think y'all about to come in this house, this academy, and not act accordingly, Bitch, you got the wrong impression of a bitch like me, because I'm about to make y'all stand on it. Every time, I'ma show you what I'm the fuck about. I'm a putty girl, let's get this.
Oh, you're saying because I said
the girl Sapphire.
it reminded me
you may
of
know me from Big Legs Baddies
Bad
Collection
Girls.
and also Jocelyn's Cabaret.
Not the
But
principal.
now you tuned in to my shit with Now That's TV, the Academy. Get ready, we lit. With my gems,
Giving
they're gonna
charm school
experience,
vibes.
learn things.
Yeah.
Empowerment.
Love that show.
The girls are gonna learn 6 major things: homeroom 101, etiquette 101, fashion 101, PE 101, the counseling session with me, of course, and home ed.
Y'all don't know how to cook. Y'all do not know how to cook.
I'm a putty girl, let's get this party jumping.
These ladies gotta show me what they have and what it takes to elevate and grow in this academy.
I'm a putty girl, I'm a putty girl, let's get this party jumping. I'm a putty girl, let's get this party jumping. I'm a putty girl, I'm a putty girl,
Demand your respect. Demand you. If you don't feel like that's not the place you need to be, leave.
Then was in the women's ears because they knew that if they kept us divided, we didn't comfort, not knowing that we knew at the time that, us working together gave us more power to do what we were doing.
You're not by yourself. Everybody that came from some shit, but you gotta understand it's rules and regulations to everything in life.
I'm not just a mean person who attacks everybody and fight. Oh no, I gotta whoop her ass.
I think that 10K gonna come to me though.
Yeah, I love running around bitches. I run around bitches in real life. I don't need no extra competition while I'm here, so yeah. I'm already boggled.
Where's Megan?
I'm asking you a fucking simple question. You're saying it's nothing. So what? So if it's nothing,
I don't want nobody to feel like I'm just pressing them and being a bully. So if you could show a new side of yourself, what would that be?
Big ass motherfucking bully, let's get it out the way! You wanna talk about my fucking family? We gonna get extra.
I'm standing on business now.
Try somebody else, bitch! Try somebody else! What you here for? You here to do that?
Fuck all y'all bitches out some fake ass bitches.
I didn't know that you were feeling that alone. The world is hard.
You on God, bitch. Let go.
We're in dire need of an academy. I want these young ladies to leave knowing way more than they came in knowing, and knowing that they can also elevate no matter how they come, what hood they come from. Welcome to the Academy on Now That's TV.
That did look good. That looked like they studied the Bad Girls Club trailers.
Studied Bad Girls Club trailers. And it was following the direct formula of Charm School from even every single thing they did, the 6 things,
They
the
had
etiquette,
cooking?
the fashion. I think they did cook or something. And it definitely looked like they were in a store, like clothes store. I don't know. But besides the eliminations, it didn't look like anybody was getting eliminated or there was like a winner or anything like that.
How much is the
So I guess they all just stay. And I don't know. But it did look good. It looked good.
How much is the subscription for Now That's TV?
I think it was $4.99.
Yeah, around the same as Zeus.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I
Mhm.
didn't really like Sapphire on Jocelyn's Cabaret.
It wasn't any of my favorite either.
Yeah.
I don't know why she would be the principal. I feel like she should be there too.
But I did like Big Lex, but I don't really like her show on there.
No, I gave it a shot too. I was just confused.
Yeah.
I never knew what was going on. I didn't see Megan.
I didn't either.
No, it's a
What?
separate thing. They're gonna have, just like
A
how they had,
challenge of
you
her
know,
of
no,
everybody boxing Megan.
just like they had Natalie and Tommy. It's Megan versus someone else. I forget who.
Oh, so you're gonna have to get charged 40 or 30 extra dollars to watch it.
Yeah,
Pay per
probably.
view crap.
Yeah,
That really
that's gonna
got
be
me
something
because
good.
I thought, oh, I'm subscribed to Zeus, so I don't,
I'm
so
so
I can
excited.
watch this
Right.
Zeus pay per view.
Or they should have at least been like, if you were part of the first 5,000 or whatever, you get it for free.
Because I was
I know, right? We were way back.
way back before Baddies.
I'm sure one
Yeah,
day would have videoed me in and let me watch it.
I'm
I
trying to
do
figure
think
out. I know that I can't show it, but if we're watching the show, can you just have the audio in the background? Is that allowed, or are they gonna flag my video for that?
I need to get
it's
rid
a good question. I don't, because with the stuff that YouTube be on nowadays, I just don't even know anymore. Because I've been watching videos where people are already starting to like watch Scream 6. Like, they just watch movies, and out of the hour and a half of the movie, I would say about an hour and 25 minutes of it is on them reacting to it. And it's like, how do you not know copyrights for that?
Yeah. Gino knows all about that.
I
Yeah,
mean,
his copyrights are unfair. But I'm not going to say nothing anymore.
I know.
Like,
that's all I'm saying. So I'm trying to get my monetization back, but I'm still working on it. But that's why we have also, the two YouTube channels. Make sure if you're watching this, make sure you follow both Gino Bino and GNCT. We're streaming on both right now. And also make sure you follow everyone on all social media. Everything is right below our video, I think. Is this everyone's names? But I don't know. I am actually really glad to see. Well, I don't know. Hopefully, it'll be a good fight next week. But if this is gonna be like the last fight, I'm ready. I'm ready for the end of the season already.
The last fight, they better make the last fight a fucking bomb ass fight.
I agree.
Like the driveway fight.
I feel like we've seen everything in the trailer. It wasn't giving anything like last season.
No.
Like with the fights, they're just
Yeah.
too fast, too quick, too edited. And Zeus was never doing that too much before.
How
At
come
least
they
with
let them
Jocelyn's
fight?
Cabaret.
Jocelyn's Cabaret, definitely. They let them fight like 20,000 times more.
Literally. And showed like the whole thing.
I know. How did they get away with that?
That's why I'm still waiting on this season 4, because I want to see if they're going to switch it up the way they're kind of doing this season.
Like, you think they're going to make it less violent?
I hope not, but I think so.
Yeah, for real, I hope not.
I know that, this whole time that Jocelyn has to think about her storylines for each season, I feel like they can come up with something good. Because, think about
it.
A long time. Yeah, Natalie has no time to think. So she's like, all right, you're going to be fighting over bunk beds. They're going to, you know what I mean? Those are her ideas. I feel like.
Bunk beds get me every time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's always the plan, I feel like.
And she gets big ass master ass for be some type of queen.
Because then remember, they did that on Bad Boys Club too, and it worked. It actually worked on Bad Boys Club. They were fighting over the master bedroom.
Yeah, that was the entire fight. With I can't even remember the other person's name, but Jonathan. And who was
Milan?
Oh no, because it wasn't. Yeah, but it was Milan, but it was his friend that he had brought in.
Rio.
Yeah, Rio.
No, I'm talking about before that. I'm talking about the first episode with Milan and what's the other guy's name? Anthony.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
But I don't know. I believe in Jocelyn. I still think Jocelyn's Cabaret is still gonna be better than Baddies. So far, I don't think Baddies has surpassed Jocelyn's Cabaret as a whole.
It has by views, but
that's because she's already had 3 seasons. That's the same amount of seasons.
yeah, they're both on 3.
You're right.
And it was season 2 that is the most viewed show on Zeus.
What was viewed more, Baddies or Bobby?
Right now,
I
I
feel
know
like Bobby
Baddies
was
season
even better
2.
than Baddies.
Baddies season 2 right now has the top rating, top views on any show on Zeus, like ever.
Well, that's because it's been nothing but Baddies. It was Baddies, Crazy in Love, Baddies.
Y'all, I'm going
Yeah.
What's up?
to sew my pants tonight. And I don't know how to do this shit.
I just saw this video.
One needle thing. What the fuck?
No,
I'm not a seamstress.
you gotta like just sew like a design onto it. I saw a design on TikTok. It's like you can put a little ladybug over the hole.
No, it's my belt strap. I pulled it up in the back and then it like popped off and it's my work pants. And I don't have that many work pants, so I need to keep those in a little bit.
I only have like 4. Okay.
I just need to learn how to sew. I also need to do laundry. I do so much. Oh my god.
I think YouTube anything.
Yeah.
On the show.
I'm gonna have to.
All right. So what else did we miss from this episode? What else did I forget to talk about?
I don't think we missed anything. We got Natalie making herself look stupid.
I mean, no, just another club, another booking, them doing their songs. I mean,
like at this point, they should also be filming like some music videos while they're at this club. Or something.
You would
like,
think, and then not only that, they weren't even playing it live. We got like a sound over or whatever you call it, like for their performances. Like it wasn't, they weren't lip syncing, but the way they was played to us, they were performing, but we were just hearing the track over their performance, not their performance. Like, are they that bad or that out of breath?
No, because you got to actually go to the show if you want to catch the performance.
But they did on the first time they did it.
Yeah.
Maybe they're like, how many times can they show it? They're gonna do it every time.
I mean, to me, that just showed me like who was better and the best, and I don't know, I did like Stunna and Broly.
So their rotation.
Not in this episode, because that's all they got. I mean, that's all I got, so I can't say anything off that. But they don't come here, so I can't go to the show.
It's coming soon.
Yeah.
Baddies East.
I don't know, guys. I do have to get off of here. I gotta go do
Baddies North.
All right. Thanks for stopping by, Jen.
Yes, always.
Everybody go follow her. Everybody go donate the Cash App.
Nice seeing you.
Nice seeing you. Yes, I'm so happy you joined.
Yeah, I hope I'm off next Sunday too. But then the following Sunday, I think I'll be in Miami, so I'll have my own Wi-Fi. Yeah, there'll be Wi-Fi.
Okay.
So shit.
Sounds good. Bye, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah. All right. So what else? And you weren't here last week, right? Did we even talk about last week? What did you think about last week's?
I need a recap. Like I have to think.
Exactly. Nothing happened. No, you don't have to think. That's what I thought about last week's.
Yeah. Literally, it was just the ending. Like the last 10 minutes is what I enjoyed the most, or can't even remember.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
I rewatched it today, and yeah, that's all that was. Just the fight leading up to it, but I could see how people were saying, how could Scotty have missed it? You were right there. Like I was watching it on TV and I missed it. I had to like rewind a couple times. Like
because I only remember it from when you telling me how you seen it before the season even started.
Yeah, it was on the. Well, I saw a video of the live. I didn't see it.
I didn't. Did they take it down? Is it gone? Because I've been looking for it. Because what they showed us was crap.
I mean, no, what they showed on the show seems totally different from what it was on the live. She was talking to Lemmy like, "Hey, Lemmy, we're on the bus." You couldn't tell all that was going on. And then even on the one clip where they were talking to someone, I don't think she was talking to Lemmy on the episode, right?
No, I don't know who she was talking to. I didn't
'Cause
even know
then-
she was live until like a couple like minutes or whatever into it.
If I can find it, I'll send it. Or do you think I should look for it right now so you can see it?
Yeah, for sure. Because I feel like it's down. I don't know why, but I feel like it is.
Let me share my screen because I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm assuming I saw it on like Instagram, but I'm trying to
Definitely saw it because you were the one that told me about it.
How you write by me?
Ooh, what?
Hey, hold on, Krishan, we live.
You never saw this?
No.
Oh my god, I'm fucked up.
I didn't see this
Y'all
part.
gotta come out
This is the
tonight.
beginning of it.
Listen, y'all gotta hold on.
You watching this whole thing?
Hold on, y'all gotta come out
Yeah.
tonight. Listen, y'all
Alright.
gotta come out. Tell them that y'all gotta come out tonight. Elevate tonight.
Then y'all talk about
Come on, y'all gotta turn up. Hold on, Krishan.
I'm coming everywhere. I'm cool with all y'all. Y'all better get the fuck up out of my face.
Hold on, Krishan. What's going on?
What?
Why you so mad right now?
Scotty's right there.
I know it doesn't happen until Natalie is like sitting down
Yeah, but Rock has an attitude off
What
the
did they
jump.
do? What did they do to you?
because this is already after she took her drink and all that. All that, you know.
Come out here.
Scotty.
All these girls because they're cool as shit. I'm fucking with everybody. But as soon as I feel disrespected, it's annoying because I didn't come here to fight. And
I feel
Oh,
like
hell no.
she was kind of calling Lemmy for help. Like
because when I'm fighting,
Krishan
We
looks
don't
like
wa-
she's
we
about
don't
to
wanna
fight
on-
me.
We don't want to fight on.
Yeah, and Scotty knows it. I don't give a fuck. This changes everything.
It's a vibe. We're having fun. Everybody is a vibe all the time. It's a vibe all the time.
God, her face. She's pissed.
Hey, let me talk to you.
Alright, we're listening. Wait, guys, hold on.
Hold on, listen. I just want to know, Krishan, what happened? What happened?
You dumbass. Come see us, nigga. We outside in Portland. We got the biggest motherfucking crib in Portland. I cannot wait to see it. Natalie, I'm in your motherfucking master suite because why the fuck you always get the master?
Natalie,
They did show that on the show, didn't they? They showed this part on the show.
This is why. Yeah.
You need to talk to this bitch. Because I got the master. Because I keep telling myself, oh, let me. What?
Why you want Natalie? Why Krishan want to fight you? Hey, let me speak to. Hey, get Tommy on.
Don't laugh, bitch. Y'all bitches are so annoying.
Natalie, get Tommy on.
We can't never get to a house.
All right, I think it is coming soon. The slap.
All right, well, you guys see the Baddies is coming.
We're
soon.
ready to go, Portland.
I don't know what happened. I'm in my space. I don't know where y'all are right now. You guys are somewhere. Anyway, tonight, listen. Tonight, Elevate. Please come out.
Let me touch tonight.
Listen, hold on.
Hello. What'd you say, Lemmy?
I'm just telling the people that's watching live to come out. Portland, we're here. You gotta come out. Come to listen. You guys can purchase tickets at the door. You can go to eventbrite.com and purchase. We pretty much are. We're already sold out. But
Coming up any second.
We're ready, Lemmy. We'll see you guys tonight.
Hold on, wait.
I'm not. What do you mean? I'm talking to you. Roll.
Hey, hold on.
Roll. Nick. Wait a minute. Natalie. Why the fuck you smack me in my face like that, bro? No, my nigga, what?
I'm talking to you.
Yeah, so when I had seen it, it was like cut off up to the point where she was just sitting at the table or whatever.
It
I didn't see
almost looked kind of planned a little bit because it looked like Lemmy was really trying to instigate Krishan. Like, I don't know.
No, it didn't seem like he was trying to instigate. I feel like Krishan was trying to complain, and Natalie was trying to be just like, whatever. It's a vibe all the time, like not
Yeah,
listening to what she was trying to say. And Lemmy was
'cause, yeah,
like,
she
"Is
literally
there
that's
a
what she was
problem?"
saying.
Yeah, but Lemmy was like, "No, let me really hear what Krishan has to say." I feel like he was doing a good job. He wasn't
Yeah.
instigating.
And then when I was looking at it too, Scotty wasn't right there anymore. She was in the back, and she was kind of turned this way. So I think she did miss the slap, but I don't know. I'm so more confused now.
No,
She
I feel like
definitely didn't see her hit her, but I don't know.
I still don't know. That's Natalie trying to make herself not get canceled for attacking her friend for looking out for her.
Right.
She had no reason to fight her. She was trying to make up a reason. They showed the footage, and I don't understand why she's EP. They're allowing her to look this bad on every episode. Like, why?
Like, did she not see any of the footage before it aired?
I mean, I'm sure that's what I'm saying. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she's because she has to go on to the next show right after that. Like,
But that's crazy as an EP to look like that. Like you said, like I don't understand how she doesn't sample the episodes or anything before it airs. There's no way.
I mean, maybe she doesn't care how she
Natalie.
looks.
Huh?
Maybe she just doesn't care how she looks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't. Maybe not so much at this point. But I don't know. Because I don't even think Oxygen even made her look that fucking bad. That was horrible.
no,
It
I
was
mean,
just like there was a lot of security, and Rock even said like straight up, all this security here, I'm not even gonna bother try to get to her because I'm not gonna get to her. Because that would have been dumb, and I hate seeing that. And we saw that with Stunna and Rolly and everybody, and they finally let him through or whatever. But yeah, that is true. But I don't know. I want the reunion. I want Rock to be there
to fight Natalie. Like, that's the only thing she would need to be there for.
I mean, when Rock sees the way some of these girls are talking about in the confessionals, like maybe she'll have something to say because it's not all bad things, but there are definitely some things that have been said about Rock and stuff and her behavior and her attitude and her kind of entitlement. Like people have been saying it, and even on next week's episode, even Rolly says some people are sad to see her that Rock is gone, but others are happy she's gone. Like, and that's definitely apparent. But no one had this energy with Rock to her face. So the whole TV shit. So
I mean, just because they're not I mean, she didn't make it seem like they were happy she's gone. She said there's people that are sad she's gone, and people that aren't. Or what'd she say? How'd she say it?
I think it was like, yeah, it's like some people are sad to see her go, but some like happy she's gone or don't care.
I don't think. Yeah, exactly. Don't care. That's different from being. You could. That shouldn't be an issue. Like,
now I want to know, but I can't because I have WrestleMania polls.
But I'm saying, like, you think that shouldn't be a problem. Like, you could be cordial with people and not get along. It's not like the people had an issue with her and were talking shit or anything behind her back. Even they just didn't care for her. So what?
Yeah, but like most things are happening kind of after the season airs and online. Like with Biggie and Rolly, like we've never seen this on the show, but they've been like literally beefing this whole time, and they're not the only ones either.
Yeah, did that conversation with Biggie happen already, where Rolly told her to let it go?
That was last week, remember?
That was oh.
I was literally gonna say earlier in the live that didn't happen yet, but it did. She was wearing the green hair, and they were all sitting there and they're talking, and that's when it was like, I don't know if that was before or after that Rolly went to the back of the bus and talked to Stunner on her own. It was right all in that like 10 minutes. It was, yeah. That was last week.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. I don't want to. Now, if it didn't happen, I'm gonna feel dumb, but I think it
But
did.
also, when are they going to come out with another conversation? There needs to be a conversation soon.
That's a really good show. I love the conversation. There's so many duos that you can do it with. There's
That's
so
what
many people.
that's what the scene at the end was kind of reminding me of. I was like, what is this scene with Natalie and Scotty here? They're sitting in the living room. Like,
Yeah, I do like the conversation. They have so many opportunities too, like with so many people. I just want a new Zoo show, and new as in just a new season of something. Like whether it's the conversation or Jocelyn's Cabaret, or I mean, I guess Bad Boys would be next, but I don't know.
that's what I'm saying. Do you think that's because would we hear about? I don't remember hearing about Jocelyn's Cabaret filming. Really, do
Me
you remember?
neither.
It wouldn't be in the blogs. It would really just come out like a surprise.
Yeah, but people catch them, and especially now, especially the season 3, they're actually out performing in clubs and stuff, and even their own. So there would be videos at least leaked of they're here, performing, stripping, dancing, whatever. Because didn't they have their own place the last season that they kept selling out? Yeah, because they made them clean it up and everything. And then it was the same place like 3 or 4 times, and it was all the same girls until the last one when they kicked Amber out and brought in Diamond.
That was
And
the
then Raven.
actual. That was their main show
Yeah,
at that point.
the last one. So I feel like if Jocelyn's Cabaret season 4 was filming, even if it was other clubs, not even their own, you know what I'm saying, something would have came out. A
Like they would have.
videos.
Yeah, they
Somebody
would
with
have.
themselves in the crowd. Like just something.
So you think after they're done filming Bad Boys is when they'll film Jocelyn?
I hope so.
And
That's
then
gonna be. I wouldn't even say that air until like after the summer at this point, to be honest.
Natalie can take like a little 3-month break. Finally.
Just you take a break. I'm not
So
going to
what
say
was
anything about
what
parenting
show
or anything.
what show was on before Baddies South? Was that when Bobby was on, or was it Baddies South and Bobby?
It.
I'm trying to figure out the order of these shows and when they
I
came out.
think it was Baddy South and Bobby.
Baddies South, then Bobby, then
And I think Bobby started airing towards the second or third part of the reunion of Baddies South. I feel like it was just like 1 or 2 nights, and we had both shows. Could be wrong, but it
no,
was
it was
not
Bobby.
wrong.
It was Bobby first. It was Bobby, then Baddies, then Crazy in Love, then Baddies again.
Are you sure?
Because I remember I was like, how are they doing Baddies back to back like this? Like,
They did film in December. I know that, and it was only like 5 or 6 weeks.
and then so what was before? Either way, what was before that? Before Baddies or Baddies South or Bobby?
It was the conversation was doing it because they had Natalie and Red, and then literally like not even a month or 2 later they had Bobby and Rolling Ray.
Oh,
And
right.
and that conversation happened before obviously Bobby's show, because Rolling Ray was a part of it and they were cool and friends with. That was just, money, just not whatever. That was that before Baddy South? I can't remember.
I guess I can see what order we do these shows in. like the lives.
Yeah,
Oh, there was one.
if I hit any button, it's gonna knock me out. So I'm not touching nothing.
True. So we did Baddies, and then we did Crazy in Love. Oh, you're right. And then before Crazy in Love, it was Bobby, and then it was Baddies. You're right. You're right. Baddies came out first. Oh wait, no, stop. They were both at the same time because then I had
thought
no
so.
Bobby.
I remember because that's how I got Layla's boyfriend into Bobby's show because we were already watching Baddies.
Baddies was first, then Bobby came on. It was Baddies South first, then Bobby. Before Baddies South, it was Bad Boys LA.
Yeah, yeah. And before that, was it Jocelyn?
Yeah,
3?
before that it was Jocelyn 3. Before Jocelyn 3, it was Baddies ATL. And yeah, we never did a Jocelyn season 2.
No. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I said I want a new Zeus show. Like, something new. And, I mean, I even season 4 of Jocelyn would be okay, but... Or was this Bad Boys Houston? Is that what this is?
Bad Boys Texas. They decided to expand.
Texas.
What's wrong with Texas? Why do you say it like that?
No, nothing. It was just like... To be just in a city, it's just like...
No, it's the whole state.
I would hate if it was like Bad Boys Maryland, but we were in Baltimore, and then but people in like Bel Air or Charles County or or St. Mary's want to be like, yeah, it's
No, that's what I'm saying. They decided instead of Houston, the city, they're gonna go all over Texas, and Texas is huge.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, it's one of the biggest states, but it is. But so they decided this during filming.
In between the audition and then getting to actually filming, they changed it.
Oh, okay, because they had this name already set.
Yeah, the audition was Bad Boys Houston, but now they're calling it Bad Boys Texas.
There were so many shows like we were just talking about like a week or two ago, like the real bad baby mamas or whatever. And then the right way.
Right way. He's still talking about it. I just saw something else that was like a tour of his place. It's like
there was something else too.
Baby.
Oh, what happened? Yeah, these shows, but
there was a 50 Cent show that was supposed to come out.
Oh yeah, that too.
You're saying there was another Natalie show?
I don't think it was another Natalie show. Because she did say she had 3 shows at once going on. And that was Baddies, Bad Boys Club, and I guess if you want to count the auditions, but I don't really. So what was that 3rd show?
Crazy in Love?
Natalie was I don't think Natalie was a part of any of that.
She's the EP of Crazy in Love.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Yeah, that's
wasn't that like in the openings and stuff? Like the opening credit.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. It's coming back to me now. That I don't even think it was that.
What other shows are supposed to be?
I can't remember, but I just know Zeus used to really put out content, and it's not been giving that at all the last, I would say, 6 months. Besides Baddies and the auditions.
But that's what I'm saying. Like when they were giving us Jocelyn's Cabaret, it was like that was content. That was quality content. Bad Girls Club, it's like holding us over, and they know everyone needs that reality TV crack. Like, so that's the only reason why her numbers are up. I feel like
I specifically I always look forward to Sundays. Like I love Sundays because of Zeus and their shows.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's the only reason why the numbers are up. If the shows came out at the same time, if Baddies, and if say they were on if they came out with a Zeus 2.0 and they came out with Jocelyn on this app and Baddies on this app, and they came out at the same time, who do you think would have better ratings?
I would like that to actually happen because I'm curious to know because a lot of viewers are coming back for the OG Bad Girls and then some, for Krishan, and a lot of people knew of Stunna Girl and Tommy. So it's like it's a lot of viewers came in for these people as opposed to Jocelyn's Cabaret. You don't really know anyone, so it's new, but it's such a great show, and people are just a fan of the show, period, just from what it's given. So it's kind of in two different lanes. So I would like to actually know that. And I want to see if when Jocelyn's season 4 comes on, is it going to surpass the viewers of season 2? Or is season 3 going to even surpass the viewers from season 2?
Even from of Baddies.
Yeah.
Well, season 2, like they're number 1 viewed?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes. Baddies South has the most viewers of any show on Zeus ever. The most streams, the most views.
That's crazy.
Number 1.
It should be Jocelyn season 3 for sure. That's the one I've watched the most on Zeus.
Even going back, because it's still on and they still tally that up. It's not just that night or after the episode airs. It's a whole general thing when it's over.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Going on.
Since I've seen it, I've watched Jocelyn's Cabaret like 3 times.
I definitely did watch every episode that week and the next following day at least 2 or 3 times, and
That's
then
what I'm
they go
saying.
back and watch the season again. The reunion, especially, not even that long ago.
Exactly. That hasn't happened with the Baddies episode for me.
Not this season.
Not really last season.
I did last season. I was really into it. I guess my expectations for this season were just really high. And you know how Zeus is putting their trailers together and stuff. So they really like pull you in, and then it's just like.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and then the fact that they get paid extra to post, like we know that they have to post some drama on everywhere. Like that hypes it up to the point where you think it's going to be a bigger deal on the show than it is. But really, they're just like, we need to post something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I've come to realize now. It's like,
do you mean like post something like on their accounts?
Like when there's beef with each other.
Yeah.
Media.
Because I was gonna say, because for the longest time, Rock and Rolly wouldn't ever really post anything. Like, but now it's like whenever Zeus drops like a little 30-second clip from the upcoming episode, they'll on their Instagrams, they'll repost that video and just leave the link to subscribe to Zeus and then tune in Sunday at 8 and stuff. And they all do that now. And I think Stunna wasn't either, but I think she is now too. So I didn't know if that was their own personal choice to do that or something part of their contract and get paid to do.
That's probably like a little side contract that they have going on.
But some of them were not doing it at all. If you go into their Instagrams and look, it's nothing. It's very more of a kind of a recent thing.
Oh, true. Well, now that they have more money from, I don't know, the bookings. I don't know. I was trying to figure out, are they going to show us more of the money conversations? Because I feel like that's why Natalie wanted to show up early so she could collect all the money first. And then be like, oh, well, the club only paid us this much.
I'm not positive. Because the only thing I can tell you for sure is I watched the super trailer, probably like 30 times. And everything has happened already that they've given in the trailer, except for this last fight with Tommy and Stunna. And I don't know if it's 2 or 3 different fights on different occasions or what. And the same thing with Kat. On the bus, they made it look like she was going out with a cast member, but she was talking to Matthew. She was like screaming, like, "What's the problem? Let's go!" Like, obviously they were pulled over and the bus was stopped or something. And I don't know. I just draw my own conclusions from what they give, but that'd be stupid if they like don't even include that scene or that never even happens.
And also, hold on, I'm trying to figure out because you had said I thought you said the last Betty South was 14 episodes.
I thought it was.
I'm looking at because I was just looking at my list of videos, and they only go up to 12.
Reunion included? The 3-part reunion?
No, with the reunion, it's 15 total because there's 3-part
Okay,
reunion.
so episode 12 then. So they only had 12 episodes then?
So then, do you think next week is really the last episode? Because now that because we were talking about that earlier, but in my head earlier, I was like, can't be.
I think there may be I think it's going to be 13. I think there's maybe 2 more. I definitely think it's gonna, because the trailer for next week, it looked pretty long, and they obviously are in a new city, new place, and then it ended with with the fight, and it was only a little second of it.
Yeah, that fight's definitely gonna be the cliffhanger.
Yes, because that was actually in the house and looked like up the stairs or in a hallway, and there's another fight. If you go back and watch the trailer, with
It's like
Stunna,
outside,
and it's
somewhere.
outside. It is outside for sure, and same pink and blue hair.
But that's what I was saying earlier. Like, why would Stunna and Tommy randomly fight? I think another fight has to happen in between that,
right?
For her to be like, well,
And
now
that's
I'm gonna
good
grab
because that's what I've been waiting for all season, is stuff that they did not put in the trailer and something new for us. Like, oh, okay, sweet. Like, I never seen in the trailer that the punches that Tommy was given to Stunna over security or whoever it was, after I heard say that's my sister, or hit my sister, something like that. You missed that
on the next in tonight's episode.
Yeah,
I missed all that.
It's the final 3 seconds.
I remember seeing some fight, but I was super confused as to who was fighting or what. Like,
it was Tommy running up, and she had the pink hair, and you didn't see Stunna or the blue hair at all, but you saw that the blue hair when she was saying that she's never lived in a place where you could see the Key Bridge from the window or whatever it was. And
I remember. Yeah, I remember seeing her.
And then directly after that, it just popped Tommy running up towards the stairs and something hit my sister. And then she's throwing at least 2 or 3 punches. And then it just cuts.
So was the sister already supposed to come up, or I don't get it?
No idea. That's what I'm
saying. The way they made it sound, like it was an Elise situation. You know how Elise brought her sister on the show, that's how they made it sound. Like, I'm gonna get my sister then.
But Tommy don't need her sister,
because Tommy can't fight, because then she's gonna go back to jail or whatever. Is that what they're trying to say?
She already did fight a couple times.
But she wanted to really get her this time.
I mean, I don't know, because with the way it was just made it seem like it was Tommy wasn't expecting it, because she wasn't nowhere near it. She was ran up and she wasn't even there. I have no idea what goes on with her sister and Stunna. Now I'm really curious. I'm looking forward to that. Because after you go back and watch the trailer for next week, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it after.
Yeah, don't do it now. Lord knows. But that's literally Tommy was not around. So I would assume, I don't think Stunna would just out of nowhere would just hit her sister. I feel like the sister probably, maybe swung on her first or whatever. But how did you do it when Tommy's not even there? I don't know. They didn't show much, and I'm glad, because I always already know it's going to happen. And with everything, with the trailer, they show everything.
Unless it's one of those things that just randomly happens, like
this.
Yeah, how they just random. No, I mean, I don't know. A lot of the fights are just happen randomly sometimes, and they'll be but this happened off camera, so that's why.
Yeah. Because well, on the PJ with Razor and Stunna, I had no idea they fought or anything like that. I actually originally I thought it was Scotty, the one that was screaming at first or yelling on the jet. That's all it showed in the trailer. So,
But I mean, you saw the fight leading up to it, but like the fight on South in the driveway, we saw nothing that led up to that. They just had to tell us what happened.
what do you mean?
What led up to the fight in the driveway on Baddies South?
With Slim and Rock
Slim, yeah. What
and
was Slim?
Jayla and Rolly.
I think it was Slim that originally had the problem that morning, right?
Yeah,
What was
she had came out because off camera, Rock hit her with a water bottle.
That's what I'm saying. Something like that's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
And she was like,
I feel like Tommy's gonna say something in the confessional, like, "Oh yeah, it happened off camera, but Stunna tried to fight me, so now my sister's coming today," and that's how they're gonna explain it, and they're not, and that's why they don't show that in the trailer because there's no other explanation. Like,
ma'am.
what? I don't know.
I'm
just really mad when they do stuff like that.
Yeah, me too. Because we deserve loyal Zeus subscribers, deserve the full content. We deserve more. We deserve better. I just don't enjoy watching the trailer and looking forward to a fight, and I already seen everything in the fight that they're gonna show on the show in the trailer already.
Like girls, I mean, that's anyone in general, even guys on Bad Boys Club. Like, it's not gonna be the same drama that you get when they're locked in a house together.
Right.
Not locked in a house. They can leave or whatever, but not as. I feel like they can leave more freely on here than they could on Bad Girls.
Absolutely.
Even though they did
Judy and Tanisha even on ATL with Judy and Tanisha.
Yeah.
They didn't stay in the house a lot at all. I don't think Tanisha really did at all, did she? Ever sleep there?
Yeah,
No.
she stayed at her own place.
Oh, see, WrestleMania. Nope.
You're still here.
Okay. Wait, I'm gonna hit that back. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Okay, well now he's not here. Let me play some background music while I talk. So basically my thoughts for this episode as a recap. I think this is one of the better episodes from the past few weeks, probably from the past month or so. I'm excited for next week because it does look like it's going to be the final fight between Stunna Girl and Tommy Lee, and I hope that this is going to be, her big one. I hope this is where she does her big one. What's up?
No, my tweets and stuff keep coming down on my phone with WrestleMania because it's been on for an hour and a half, so I've just got to close my eyes and try to dash it away. Okay, it wasn't like with Scream. I didn't think to block everything WrestleMania.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, so I just scroll it away. When I did, it took me off. But then you said I was still there and I could hear you, and then hit the button down again.
No, you're good. I don't know. I think we covered everything though. Is there something else that you wanted to add?
Just everything like I said with the trailer and what to expect and what's still to come. We hit on that. So
yeah,
my only really question is is there gonna be 2 more episodes or 3? It's definitely not the finale next week, but if could be 14, but at least it's 13 at the minimum. Or if they're gonna have a 3-part reunion, I could even see it being a 2-part if half the cast isn't there. Because now that I think about it, I remember Rolly and made a post about not going.
I think she would just say that. I feel like she would be the type to say she's not going, but then go.
Oh, just like she said on the reunion that she wasn't going to be a part of season 3, and she has her own show when Zeus coming. what happened to that?
Is that the other show you were talking about?
I think so. Now, yeah, because now I'm thinking about it, that's something that Biggie said when they were going
No,
back and forth to
actually,
Roland. She was like, "What
now
happened
that
to your show? What happened to your show? And what happened to you not being on even going to be on season 3?" Biggie
now
did
that
say
you
that.
now that you mention it, even before Baddies ATL, when people were talking about you should add Dream Doll to the cast, you remember Dream Doll was like, "Nah, I'm gonna get my own show on Zeus."
Yeah. Yes.
So obviously that was a lie. I would
And
love to see
Winter never
her.
did, but Winter said for a certain price, a check, that she would do the conversation with Natalie.
No one wants to see Winter. I don't want to see Winter. Do you like Winter?
I don't know about Winter like being on Baddies, but I wouldn't mind like a 2 or 3 part little conversation with her and Natalie.
No, I'm good on that. Winter is annoying to me.
Yeah, they've definitely fallen out at this point. Like, it's, if they were going to do it, they should have done it already. To do it now wouldn't make much sense.
They need to have Camilla on here
Yes.
with Natalie.
I agree. But I don't know, ever since Camila became a mother, I mean, that does change people. And she's, I don't know, seemed to kind of not be interested in anything reality television wise.
Did you see that Lyric all of a sudden randomly is in the comments?
Yeah, I did. It was I think it was an interview or something with somebody on YouTube that I subscribe to and watch. I forgot like the details it was about, but it was something about, talking about season 2 and the reunion and her and Tanisha's fight and how she left the show and her relationship with Tanisha and her thoughts, I think, on Baddies and Zeus and stuff in general.
All I know is Jada made a post because Lyric's Instagram name has it's Bad Girls Club _ Lyric. So Jada was like, so she really needs to know that she was on Bad Girls Club, or she needs to let people know she was on Bad Girls Club, or is this a fan account?
Season 12 Jada.
Yeah.
I
don't even like Jada, but that was funny.
I do. I guess I like Jada because she's one of, not one of the few, but one of the, because I've messaged many of Bad Girls as like a fan and stuff, and she was one that replied a lot to me.
See, the thing with, like, how, I don't know if you still feel this way, but in the beginning of this season of Baddies, we would always be like, oh, Biggie is trying to be all like besties with like Tommy and Natalie because she sees them. It's like she's clout chasing because she knows they're the bigger stars of the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I felt. I really liked Jada on Bad Girls Club, but then on Chicago, but then on Redemption, that's how I felt she was. I feel like she was like trying to, because she knew Rocky was like, really big, so she was trying to get in her crew. Who else did she hang out with on there? I didn't like her starting from Redemption. I liked her a lot on Chicago though.
Yeah, I liked her on both, but I definitely liked her more on Chicago. I know exactly what you're saying. It was her, because it was Rocky and Jada against Judy and Sarah against Rocky and Jada. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And yeah, but
oh my God, Sarah and Judy behind me.
Love them. And I remember, because on the first episode, I think it was, Rocky said how much of a fan she was of Judy, and she loved her on her season, and it was her favorite bad girl. And that all changed, of course, midway through. But yeah, Rocky was definitely the bigger star at the time, especially because Jada and Red Season had literally just wrapped. Like, some of them didn't even know who they were when they went in on the Redemption.
I'm a star. She's a star. She's a star. We don't know who you are.
Quote unquote. Duty. We don't.
And yeah, I never liked Red. Even on Chicago, I didn't like her. She's always been annoying.
I have a soft spot for Red, I guess, because I was into her YouTube channel for such a long time. Her a little bit, but I haven't watched it in a while. But they used to give like a new video every other day, and it'd be some good stuff. But she definitely came off as like kind of a like even Tanisha said, like a big fat bully. That like exactly what she said on the reunion towards like Jada. And like I don't I like Red more on Redemption than I did in Chicago. But I like Red. I like Red. She's a little extra. A little extra. But I like Red.
A lot extra. Wait, hold on. I don't think you were here for this conversation. I think it might have just been me and Jen last week. But we were trying to figure out because, on Bad Boys Club, they got Orlando Brown or Raz B, right? Do you remember? Did we have this conversation?
Yes.
Oh, who did you say?
I didn't know about it until you told me.
Oh, no. Okay, but then I was asking, like, Krishan, she's kind of like that person, right? She's like the big celebrity that they got to join the cast. Would you say?
For season 3?
For season 2 and 3, really. She's like that one big person that's
no,
like...
because I would say she was more of like the breakout star, like, of the season. And it's not a breakout star.
She was already famous before she got on season 2.
Yeah, she was famous, but... I mean, that's a good question. It's debatable. I mean, she definitely blew up from Baddies, but she was known a lot of, like, I only knew of her from people talking about her in Blue like all the time before she was on Baddies.
Who would you say is that person then, or do they have one?
I would say for this season, Tommy.
Tommy? Okay.
Yeah.
What about last season?
Definitely not Scotty. Not like they made it seem. I can't even say Sarah because she was only in that two episodes, but I don't think they're not Sway or Jayla.
Yeah, so it has to be. It's Krishan. That's what I'm saying. It's Krishan.
I mean, Anne had the biggest following of anyone.
She did, but people don't consider OnlyFans celebrities, do they?
Meh. That's also debatable.
I mean, some of them are also celebrities, but I don't think Anne Moore was a celebrity OnlyFans.
I definitely knew she had over 1 million followers, though, right?
I'm sure a lot of them do.
No,
but I don't know. I'm talking about like someone like, even though I think she quit, but like I don't even know how I know her. Okay, this is how famous she is, Mia Khalifa. I don't know how I know that name, but I know her because
Wiz Khalifa.
Mia Khalifa.
I was about to say, I was like, well, how much you don't know who Wiz Khalifa is?
No, yeah, but you know who Mia Khalifa is?
No.
Oh, you don't? Okay, well, she is like I don't know if she's an OnlyFans model or just a porn star or whatever, but I don't know how I know her. She's just, she's a porn star that's also famous. You see what I'm saying? And
yeah,
so I think Anne Moore was just a porn star, whatever you want to call her, OnlyFans model.
Content creator,
exactly. But so for season 4 of Baddies, who do you think that person is going to be? It's not going to be Krishan. I feel like she's done with Baddies. Tommy, you think she's going to come back? Even if she does come back, I feel like they're going to need another thing. Like
I said, like to me, it's the reunion is going to tie like the knot on that bow for me. Like that's going to give me answers I kind of need.
So hold on for a second. What about on Bad Boys Club? Who do you on LA who was the person that was like that guy?
But I would say Milan or
Oh yeah, it was Jonathan for sure.
Yeah. Jonathan, between Jonathan, Milan, and
Carry On,
no,
Gutta.
Gutta.
It definitely wasn't Gutta. Gutta was like he was unknown.
No, I see. And now I'm thinking like I'm going back to like the breakout star. He was the
Yeah,
breakout star.
not the breakout star from the show, but who's the one person that they can announce from before the show starts? That's like, oh shit, they got this person.
Between Milan and Jonathan,
It was
for
definitely
sure.
Jonathan. That's why he made the beginning intro, even though he wasn't in there till 6 episodes later.
Right.
But
Was it even 6 or was it like more like 8? I feel like no.
because remember he showed up and then he got kicked out in the same
Yeah.
episode, and then he didn't come back really until episode 8 or something like
Yeah.
that.
And then when he did come back, he didn't finish the season out either. I think he was missing out from the last 2 episodes.
He was only on those 3 episodes.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
6, 8, and 9 or something.
And they did not do a reunion.
Yeah, I'm still mad about that.
Me too. Because Bobby's show was the first ever like all male reunion to a show.
Oh, true.
That was like a really big deal. Time.
But so that's what I'm saying. I feel like in that situation, you're like saying it's between Milan and Jonathan. I feel like in that situation, it's like Tommy would be the Milan and Krishan would be the Jonathan, even.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
But everyone knows Jonathan is more popular than Milan.
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, that can be back and forth depending on who you are too, because I knew of Jonathan, but I knew who Milan was. I didn't really know Jonathan like that.
Oh, I guess I knew Jonathan more than Milan, so that's why I thought he was bigger.
Really?
Yeah.
What besides being like a famous like celebrity like hairstylist, what was Jonathan ever on before?
That's all I know him
television
for.
wise.
No, that's all I know him for because he would do 6ix9ine's hair.
Right.
And then I learned that he also did some of Nicki Minaj's hair.
Yes. Yeah, I remember the video clip now when Jonathan was doing 6ix9ine's hair and 6ix9ine
Exactly.
saying something and I forgot what he said. But
he was like, "It better not be no dirt" or something like that.
Yeah, it was something like along those lines. Yeah, it was a little prima donna to me, but fun. I just speaking of 6ix9ine, I just seen him post a video. He's like back on Instagram and stuff because he does this. He goes away for like a year and then just like bounces back, like he's back out of jail or something. But he's not.
now that he got jumped and it's in the news,
That's what I'm saying. Like that's the video I was referring to. But wasn't that old?
No, that just happened, and then that's why he came out with a music. You know, he came out with a new song.
No.
It's not it's a song where he sings and it's in Spanish, so it's not gonna be a big, I don't know. It's not one of my favorite 6ix9ine songs.
I
It's
only
it's all right.
The fight, and it wasn't even that long. Like it was a reel, and it was 6ix9ine's post. But what was that about? Do you know?
He was at LA Fitness and some people decided they wanted to jump him to get back for being a snitch or whatever. And
he was by himself?
Yeah.
It's odd.
He said he's always by himself, and it took them this long. It took people this long to get to him.
That's what I was about to say. I'm just thinking like, this already happened like 5 times over by now already?
I mean, that's his whole point. Is like people are just fake. But I guess they're not because they caught up to him. But those people are dumb because they did it on film and snitched on themselves. Like the ones that jumped him are the ones that posted it.
Really?
Yeah, it's to show that they jumped him. Like, and then they got caught for doing it. So the gym has all your information. They know who signed in that day and who did. You know what I'm saying? Like,
True, true. And weren't
and
they? Some had like weapons. It kind of looked like, or I don't know if it was like a chain, like a necklace. What it looked like somebody
I'm trying to
whacked out
figure
with
out
something.
why they weren't why 69 wasn't running. You know what I'm saying? They probably had something to like keep him there. I don't know.
I don't know if I exactly believe that 6ix9ine always run around by himself. Like I always feel like he has some kind of security.
I mean, probably not all the time, but a lot of times you would see him always post videos. Like he'll randomly go to like a 7-Eleven or something by himself. Or like people will post a video, oh, that was 6ix9ine, just leaving the 7-Eleven.
I
He's by
guess
himself.
him thinking in a public setting, like LA Fitness or wherever he was at, he would think nothing like that would happen. I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
So, damn. I don't know why. Maybe it was the caption or whatever it was. I thought that was old, and he was just posting it from a while back or something. I don't know why. It was a reel, so I was just scrolling, and I meant to always go back and try to find like maybe a full version because there was music audio over it. I never knew they posted it, and that was his repost. Or it
Yeah.
wasn't a repost. It was a little edit. Because maybe that was the new. No, it wasn't a new song. Oh, that was playing over the fight that he posted.
It wasn't? Because they show like part of him in the hospital in the music video.
I need to check this music video out now.
Yeah, check it out. It's a pretty cool video, but like I said, it's not one of my favorite songs.
Well, with WrestleMania, it's 4 hours long, and on Peacock you can't go back. You can only watch it live until after it's done streaming. So I would have to wait till like 11:30 when I can watch it. So I've had it literally paused since 7.
I got you, no problem. I don't know. I think I'm about to end this now, though.
But I can watch it on my phone though.
Yeah,
I need
exactly.
to know now.
Exactly. But you know, if you're watching this and you missed the live, it's okay that you can't call in because we definitely want you to leave a comment. We want to continue the conversation with you below. Like I said, make sure you like, share, subscribe, smash that notification button, and yeah, stay tuned for more. We'll be back next week.
We will see you guys next week. Hopefully, it's all 3 of us again because I love having a third person, especially female. I like our different dynamics and opinions, and we always don't agree, and it's I don't know, it's good for me. I like it when it's the 3 of us. So hopefully it'll be the 3 of us again next week.
Yeah, definitely. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later.